seat, boys. Yeah, cuddle up beside me, Liam.
Good morning.
Testing, 1, 2, hello.
How is everybody? Tired. Good.
The transfer window's now closed and we did sign Louis Tomlinson.
Any interesting stories?
Anyone got any
All
jokes?
comfortable, Morgan? Good.
Thanks for coming.
Guys, this is the moment I warned you about putting the phones down and getting on with the press conference. Lovely. Thank you so much. Guys, if we could start, I'm sorry to start with a bit of a geeky question, but I must say I was rather impressed with the 3D of the movie, and it occurred to me, you 5 are the only 5 who'll never get to see One Direction live, so I wondered if the 3D kind of gave you that chance of what everybody else is seeing.
Yeah, it was quite interesting actually, because I think we've said it before when we finished a gig, like, I wonder what it's like to be in the audience and actually see the gig and to watch the film and see it in 3D is quite interesting, really. What do you think, boys?
I would like to agree, Liam.
I think everything Liam said was correct.
Yeah.
But of course, Morgan, as soon as you say 3D, though...
I think there's 78% more handsome in 3D.
Same statistics. If they're 78% more handsome, it's probably about 200% more difficult as a director, presumably 3D.
That's right, exactly.
Worth the effort?
No, it was so worth the effort. I mean, we had an incredible DP on this film, Tom Kruger, who was the guy who shot the movie, he did U2 3D, which I think up till this movie was probably one of the greatest achievements in 3D in film, and I think he completely outdid himself with this movie. This is some of the best concert 3D I've ever seen in my life.
All right, folks, let's open it up. Young lady here, you look like you might be interested in something 1D have to say. If you can tell us who you are and where you're from.
Good morning.
Hi,
What's your name? Where'd you come from?
I'm Laura, I'm from Film Club. What was it like working on your first film? Anyone planning on becoming an actor? Who would play you in a film of your lives?
Oh, 3 questions.
Okay.
I've made it go
Which one to answer first?
It was weird making the film because in a way it was really strange, like having the cameras around, and then at the same time it kind of didn't make that much of a difference because they were just following us. There wasn't too much stuff that was, like big like setups and stuff. So it was kind of just getting on with the day while having someone in your way when you're trying to get out of a door. But it was good.
Yeah, and just back to like if we were like thinking of acting, like it wasn't really an acting thing, was it? It's just like it's just followed us around with our day to day. So we didn't really think that we were acting when we were doing it. So no, we're not thinking about acting anytime soon.
Nah, not for me.
Lady in the blue frock there.
Lady in blue.
Sorry, just keep talking till he finds the right fader. There we go.
I work for a national Norwegian newspaper, and I was wondering, why did you choose to go fishing in the Oslo fjord, and what did you think of it? And the second question to Harry. You also experienced how Norwegians celebrate finishing of school after 12 years.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you think
That
of it?
was sick, by the way.
Obviously the fishing was better.
The fishing thing was really good. I don't really know why we chose there. It was a restaurant in the middle of the sea, so we thought it looked nice, so that's why we did that. And the party thing, yeah, it was wicked. You know what it's like. There's someone who likes to let their hair down. You can see it.
It's tough, it's crazy, man. It's tough at the top.
Down at the front here.
Brian.
Tough crowd.
Hi, I'm from Japan, and this...
It's a great place.
Where is she? I've lost her.
There she is.
I like it there.
Hi there.
It's real nice there.
We're from Japan. This film takes us through to all over the world as you tour the world. I was just wondering, would you say that One Direction fans are universal? Everywhere you go, you think the same loyal fans? Or would you say there are differences, like a characteristic, according to the sort of different country? Particularly, I'd like to know what you think of Japanese fan, but if you comment on different countries' fan, that would be great.
We all said actually the Japanese fans were very polite. It was nice.
Yes, very well mannered,
Very
well brought
well-mannered.
up,
Yes.
good parents, great schooling. Need I go on?
Anything else to add to that, Tom?
But yeah, just back to like whether the fans are different like all around the world. I guess it's just that's where we're kind of lucky. Like our fans are universal, like in their craziness, and they're all kind of similar, even though they are from different parts of the world.
What about you, Morgan? Because you were on the road with them, observing, landing and seeing each. Did you notice differences?
And the thing that I thought was incredible is that everywhere you go, that you suddenly realize that it isn't just a British or an American phenomenon, that once they get outside of the country, everywhere they go, they're being chased by hordes of fans. We were in Mexico City and there's 5,000 people camping outside the hotel. I mean, this is such a massive global phenomenon and it's only growing. I mean, it was incredible to witness and see.
Lady at the front.
Thanks for the very nice words.
Hello. Hello. We've got the Millie Stevenson, Channel 5 News. One for all the boys. I can see in the film that Simon Cowell is still a massive mentoring figure in your lives. He did recently let slip that Niall, though, might be his favourite member of One Direction. Get your reaction to that distressing news, please.
Well, obviously, it's very traumatic.
It's a big story. It's a big story.
Channel 5 News. Thank you.
News.
Yeah, there's some definite jealousy. It's hard, but what can we do?
Fighting back tears.
Simon's my brother. Me and him are homies. We roll together. That's all I'm saying.
No more questions. So one for Mullingar. At the back there, please.
Hi, Miranda Bryant from the Evening Standard. Just wanted to ask how you think your film is going to compare to, I don't know, Justin Bieber, for example, or other people that have made films. Katy Perry. Is yours the best?
Well, Miranda Bryant, I think that our film is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, because when you're making a film, obviously, I'm not an expert at making a film, but,
you are. Hey, Harry, don't
we just want to show what we're about, and, with, like social media and stuff, there's only so much you can get across in terms of your personality, and, social media and like 10-minute interviews that you do with people. So I think for a way for us to get across what we're like and what we're like with each other, for the fans to see. And I think that's the kind of stuff that they want to see, is like the behind-the-scenes stuff. And, we just wanted to make a lot of that. And obviously it's different because it's about us and not about Justin Bieber or Katy Perry.
I think this film feels much more intimate than those films did, and I think Harry's right. I think that the level of access and the level of connection that you get with them and with their families is unlike you got in those other two films. And also within those two films, each movie only had one singer, and this one has 5, so this one's already 5 times better.
Yes, I like that.
Great line, smashing it, Morgan.
Right.
Yes, Morgan. That makes sense.
At the front.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Kate from Cosmo.
Cosmo?
I know.
You've changed.
I'm on holiday.
What
What can you say to us that will make our boyfriends or people who might not be that into One Direction want to come and watch the film?
Come watch it.
Please. Free popcorn?
That's all I got, really.
We could do like a deal on like pop noodles or...
I think it's kind of like,
If he's your boyfriend, he should just want to go with you no matter what. That's what I think.
Yeah.
If he really loves you, he'll go to the show. Here's what I will say to your boyfriend. Here's what you should say to your boyfriend as you take him to the show. Is it your boyfriend? Okay. So here's what you should say to your boyfriend. What's his name? Andre. You should say, where's he from? Andre, I'm a fan of the band, so obviously this fan will cater to me as a fan. She goes, but Andre, these boys are so charming and so fantastic.
Morgan.
I challenge you to go to this movie and not like them after the film is done.
And also tell him that we play loads of football in the movie.
Yeah.
That's right. Because we're lads.
Yeah.
Lads, proper hard.
And there's a few times where Niall's drinking a bit of beer, and that's cool as well.
Beer one time.
Gets you more friends.
Yeah, it just gets you loads of friends.
Yeah, it's a lads film, so you should watch it through.
But here's the thing, is I think, and just to be serious about this, is I think that they come off so natural. Part of the reason why I think they've been so incredibly successful with their fans is that they are so incredibly grounded and normal, and that's what comes off in the movie. There's no air of superiority. There's no air of success that kind of permeates this movie. I mean, you see 5 guys who are the same 5 guys they were 3 years ago, and I think that normalcy is what's continued to propel them to where they are, and that's what people like, and that's what he will like about it. Yeah.
And at the risk of sounding like an agony aunt phone-in, do call and let us know how that date goes. Over here.
Hello, my name is Celia. I'm from Spain.
Hi, Celia. Hi, Celia from Spain.
Hello.
Hola, guapa.
The thing is that when asked to see a movie from a band, especially from boys, very handsome, like Zeppelin and Eagles and all that kind of things, you expect like sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Whoa.
So,
What is this?
in this film, I see a lot of rock and roll, very good music, a lot of fans, but just in the, in the concert. But I would like to know if you delete a lot of footage about drug and groupies in the hotels doing bad things with you.
This is a family press conference, by the way.
Loads of families. What's an imaginative question?
I don't know what the question was.
Either way.
I think it was, were you ever, I don't know, what was it? Sorry.
I think we got rather lost in the translation.
We like to think we're rock and roll, but we're not really.
Yeah.
So? It's a shame. All right. I'm sorry. You
Has
didn't
everybody seen the film, by the way?
All of us.
What did you think? Oh, one person thought it was good. Great. Good stuff.
It was completely average.
Who went in with a notepad?
Oh, nice.
Who went in with a notepad? Did anybody Did anybody get popcorn?
Ben and Jerry's?
There you go.
Who's doing the press conference here?
Ben and
Yeah,
Jerry's.
exactly. They're supposed to ask you questions. Gentleman down at the front.
Hello, mate.
We're from Sugarscape. You love Sugarscape, right?
Yeah,
100%. Obviously, Sugarscapers have very high expectations of the film.
Thank you.
How is that fulfilled? What's the best bit for Sugarscapers in the film, would you say?
I think the best part of the film is the film as a whole, really. I think the overall product, yeah.
What? Are you okay today?
What happened
to you, Harry? Are you okay?
I'm excited to be back at work, Niall, as well.
I know, yeah, I can tell.
Thanks, man.
Me too.
So excited.
I think fans will love the fact that you're getting to kind of go places with them that they never get to go. I think you're getting to go home with them, getting to go into hotel rooms, on the bus, in their bedrooms. I mean, these are really intimate moments that I think.
In our bedrooms.
Hello. These are moments that I think fans will really relish. Yeah.
What is
I think
wrong
Niall's
with you
making a few times in it.
Yeah, probably am.
Now it's got guns out.
So you haven't seen the film? Oh, you have? Yeah.
Lady down here.
Some bits of Harry getting changed.
Chichi from Radio 1.
Hi.
Hello.
I
I just wanted to know, I assume there are lots and lots of extras in the time of filming. You filmed shed loads.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean there's going to be a This Is Us 2, or there's going to be another One Direction film?
I don't know, I think at the moment we just want to see how this one goes, to be honest with you.
We're a bit nervous about this one.
Yeah, no, it's so nerve-wracking making a film and stuff, and I was just thinking the other day when we sit in the premiere and everyone's actually watching you on the big screen just to see what it's like, it's going to be amazing, but...
Enjoy the premiere.
I don't know, maybe. See how this one goes, see if people like it, and if people want another one, then I'm sure we've got the time for that.
Maybe we could repackage the outtakes and make a DVD.
With a free poster. For Christmas.
Now there's an idea. There's an idea.
As a perfect Christmas present, it's great. Give out to people at home.
Nothing says I love you, Dad, like a 1D This Is Us DVD.
Exactly. From Tesco with the stocking. Perfect.
Yeah, $11.99.
Good sound back, Morgan. Thank you.
Hi, Nelly from Mexico. In the movie, we see many boys, many boy fans. Did you expect to have boy directioners boys?
But this year, I've noticed that in our gigs, there's been a lot more, which is
especially
good.
in America.
Yeah, exactly. Because we obviously want to open up to as many kind of, what's the word I'm looking
People.
for? Demographics as possible.
Ooh,
but I brought this thesaurus to work today.
Careful, Niall. Jesus. Whoa.
Whoa, slow down.
But Niall, but remember in Mexico, like Mexico City, where throughout Europe it was there were larger female audiences, but once we went to Mexico, and I think Latin America will be the same for you guys.
Yeah.
Like there was probably the audience was about 1 in every 8 was a guy.
Which is
which was incredible. I mean, there was a huge amount of male fans at the Mexico City show, and maybe that's because the guys there are smart and realize if you want to meet girls, you can go to a One Direction concert, or because they weren't just dads. They weren't just dads that were there. There were guys that were there in groups of guys, which was
good.
incredible
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's great. So yeah,
Second.
Hi, it's Kelly from Star Magazine.
Hi.
So,
How you doing?
Hello. I just want to say, I know you boys like to party. I just wondered, was there any partying scenes you thought we can't have that in the movie? Our mothers would kill us.
No, I don't think so.
Did you get a lot of impact? Did you get a lot of influence in the final cut? Were there bits that you said, no, don't have that, or please put this in?
Yeah, we just wanted to make it as good as we could, really.
Yeah, it was less about, it was less about seeing stuff that we didn't like and think, oh, we really don't want that in. It was more kind of pulling stuff that we remember doing that we really wanted in. So it was kind of hard. I don't think we realised how hard it'd be to kind of get that cut where you kind of have to lose things that you want to put in. Because it's all just such great footage that there's just loads of it.
It's like we've got 5 people's personalities to get across, so it's actually quite hard.
It is quite hard.
It's not a lot of time.
How did you find it in the edit?
I mean, it's tough. There's 5 different stories that we're telling. There's 5 different stories you were telling in basically 60 minutes, 62 minutes. 28 minutes of the film is concert, and 62 minutes is behind-the-scenes stock footage. So, we're telling 5 different stories over about 12 minutes each, and that's quite a bit of content to try and squeeze in. So for us, it was much more about really telling their stories, what they were going through, the struggles that they have, how they look and deal with fame, the relationships they still have with each other and their families. I mean, for us, that was the most important story to tell.
And I think as well, a lot of it we wanted to get the fans across as well and stuff, and there's a lot of fan footage and stuff in there. And I think that's right. It's quite nice. I mean, those fans are going to love it being on the big screen. It's going to be ace.
And saying one of the most moving moments in the movie is where you're talking to your mum and she's in the house. Was that difficult to watch and difficult to leave in the movie?
It was quite strange to film it, because obviously that was like the first time that I'd actually spoke to my mum about it, and that was the first time that she'd actually gone into the house and stuff. So it was quite strange, but it was good, and it's an amazing thing for me, because like I can look back on that and see that in like 10-15 years time, and I've got amazing footage of seeing my mum going into her house for the first time. So yeah, it was really cool.
I think we're staying in the second row and then coming back to this.
Hi. Hello, Gemma Calvert from Look magazine.
Hi, Gemma.
Hi. There was a really good part of the film where you all went your separate ways to get some time off.
Oh, do you remember that?
Do you look forward to having time apart, and who do you miss the most when you are away from each other?
Well, we've just come back to work today after having a bit of time off, and it's so funny, like the first time we walk into a room, the loudest person in the room is always Louis. He's always got some sort of story to tell, so that's quite fun. First thing I got up to this morning was, "Oi, from Louis." So, no, we definitely miss each other on time off, and I mean, we spend a lot of time with each other on our time off as well, if the occasion arises.
And also, probably the only con about what we do is that we don't get to go home often, so it's kind of nice that we do get little bits of time to go home, and yeah, we actually do spend quite a bit of time with each other during our time off as well. But yeah, going home is a good thing. It's
but
nice.
You're always looking forward to coming back, to be fair, because
You go home
well,
for
I've
2
always
days.
got a story to tell anyway, but obviously don't tell that down from now on.
He didn't mean that.
Don't tell management.
Gentleman there with the, put the camera down, going to ask a question.
Hello, I'm from Brazil. Pedro, hello. Just would like to, 2 questions. The first one is about you guys talking at the beginning of the movie about the band without Zayn, and then how would be the band without him, and why would you guys eventually or would take him out of the bands or something like that? You guys say something like that.
When did this happen?
About how will be the band without him or something like that.
You want us to take Zayn out the band?
There was something like that.
Yeah, because in the fishing trip where Harry, you and Liam were talking about it.
When you were going to sack him, remember? Oh, yeah.
He didn't show up and everything. And
no, literally the first week we got together, we I don't know, it was all a bit strange at first and trying to get everyone together for rehearsals, and I mean, still to this day it's a struggle to get Zayn out of bed, so.
Okay, and it's like
that's outrageous, then.
That's outrageous, that.
Sorry, lads. Just
sorry, man. The second thing is about, just about the obsession.
Just quickly, time is marching on.
Just about the obsession of the fans, because I was watching this Channel 4 documentary. It's amazing. Like, there was this girl that she put braces just because of you, and some girls that think that Harry and Louis have a relationship and something like. It's amazing the level of obsession. How do you guys deal with this level of obsession, you know?
To be honest, I think that's why I want to make this movie. I mean, we all think the fans are amazing, and the amount and level of dedication that they show is just, you know, second to none. They're the best fans in the world, so...
Lady.
Yeah, hi, Shirit from Israel, over here. Hi. Hi, guys.
Hey, big up.
I was wondering, because there's a lot of mayhem around you everywhere you go, I was wondering are you really aware of what's going on? Like, even the little things, like in Israel there was a shop that was completely demolished by fans and the police had to get involved when you had your disc out. Do you know?
What shop was it?
Well, Tel Aviv shop, does it say anything to you? Well, but are you aware of those things? And the second part of the question is, will you consider coming and perform in Israel, although it's a small territory?
I think definitely, yeah, we'd love to go and perform over there. Anywhere we can get and perform, we want to go and see the fans down there. But, I mean, we do see, like, some of the craziness and stuff, but, I mean, watching it back in the film and stuff, like the stuff of us when we were in Amsterdam shopping, that, for me, was such a mad day, because we were just literally stuck in that shop with, like, a couple hundred girls outside, and when we got out of the shop, it was just being grabbed left, right and centre. But, I mean, it's quite exciting, so, cheers, man.
That's what's great for us, really, about the movie is because so much is happening to us, and you kind of just lose it all, and it's great just to sit back and just watch it back and kind of remember and like relive those moments. It's nice.
It's cool. Yes.
And let's face it, the craziest guys in that movie are you five. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, boys. Good work. Back out, same way.
Thanks for coming. Thank you.
No more questions, please.